People usually ask me, why always Banaras? And I give a very simple answer. Mahadev keeps calling and I keep coming back. But this time, the call was different. There are nights that pass quietly, and then there's this one. The night when gods themselves are said to walk among us, and faith turns into something you can almost feel it in the air. Varanasi changes on this night. The Ganga doesn't just flow tonight, she listens. You look around and all you see is gold, diyas floating like stars on water. Because for one night, the line between heaven and earth disappears. This is Dev Deepavali. When Banaras doesn't just celebrate the divine, it becomes divine.
Let's go. We are off again. Welcome to the most beautiful airport, Bangalore TT.
As soon as I landed in Varanasi, I checked into my hotel. But my mind and heart was already out there, searching for something deeper. So I walked straight to that one place that reminds me of the truth we often ignore, Manikarnika Ghat. Where flames never rest, where every story finds its final chapter, where the soul realizes that everything we chase, everything we worry about, ultimately comes down to this. In the silence between chants and crackling fire, I felt grounded. Aware of my breath, my heartbeat, my existence. Standing here, life felt fragile and yet full of purpose. Before the sun could rise, I followed the pull of a new beginning to Assi Ghat for the morning Ganga Aarti, where the day is born with devotion and every sound, the bells, the prayers reminds you that here, life and eternity flow together as one. The combination of fire and water, Ganga Aarti is not just a ritual. It's a celebration of life and a connection between physical and spiritual world. It's a reminder that in the hustle and bustle of life, there is a place where time slows down and the soul can truly feel at peace and experience the divine in its purest form. Witnessing Ganga Aarti early morning makes you feel so alive and so present in the moment. I've said it before and I'll say it again. No matter where you are in this world, you need to come experience Ganga Aarti at least once in your lifetime. Especially in Varanasi, because the way they coordinate and perform these rituals, it's just an unforgettable experience. Yo guys, back in the room. I feel this is the only spot which is quiet. Outside it's very chaotic. It feels like people are literally selling the honks. They are not even peep 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 peep. They are just dragging it like peep. So it's better to come inside the room and update you guys. Now the time is 8 AM and it's better to go and visit the famous Kashi Vishwanath temple, because comparatively there will be no crowd now. Actually there will be crowd. People start standing in the queue from 3 AM itself. The temple opens at 3 AM and all the Aarti rituals and the ticket prices I'll be mentioning here now. You guys can pause it and take a look. An important note guys, no electronic items are allowed inside this temple. no phones, no smartwatches, so it's better to keep all your gadgets in your room. Lockers are available in these local shops down below. They also sell prasad over there, but it's good to not take risk and keep all your gadgets in your room itself and go to the temple empty handed. It will be a smooth process. I'm saying this with my past experience. Now that my camera will be here, I won't be able to show you the temple from inside. And by the way guys, this is the most famous and considered as one of the most powerful temples of India. I'm pretty sure if your parents have not been here already, it is their dream to visit Kashi Vishwanath temple at least once in their lifetime. I'll quickly go to the temple, come back, take my stuff, and then we're gonna head out and explore Banaras street food.
I've got this combo from Sri Ram Bahar Mistan Bhandar. I've got this puri, sabzi, dhokla and jalebi. First let's try the puri with the sabzi. Very bad. Jalebi. This is really good. The rowan taste by the puri just actually balanced it. And last, the dokla. Not at all good.
Because you don't know the taste.
4 out of 10. That to 3 is only for the jalebi and 1 for the plate. Dude, just look at this. It's a fully loaded lassi. This is from the famous blue lassi. One lassi cost 120 rupees. Now let's try it with all the layers. Damn. There's papaya flavored. There is jamun or berries in it. There's some berries also and jamun too. Awesome this is. Worth every penny. No wonder why it is so rushed. 10 on 10.
After trying out some local street food, we had to experience the famous saying, quote, "If you want to truly soak in the essence of Varanasi, one must take a boat ride along the holy Ganga." Varanasi is home for over 80 ghats, each with its own story and timeless charm. Once you start the boat ride, it feels like all your 5 senses are engaged, as you will see both sides of the coin, life and death. The smoke rising from the death at the Manikarnika Ghat, and right beside it, little children playing by the river. Whether you have come to Varanasi for spiritual experience or to witness the vibrant culture, a boat ride on the Ganga is more than just a journey. It's a deep transformative experience, showing you that we need to live every moment we have right now, and in some kind of a mystical way, the holy Ganga will whisper in your ears, "Welcome to Varanasi. Welcome to the flow of life."
That was the boat ride guys, and during our boat ride we also booked a boat for evening, because they say the best way to experience Dev Deepavali is through Ganga, meaning by being on a boat. Now the time is 1 p.m. and we need to reach the Shashwamedh Ghat by 3, and right now 1 p.m. for the full boat ride, for the whole boat they are charging 2k rupees, and in the evening they are charging 2.5k rupees per person, and the prices are increasing while I'm talking to you guys. I'm not sure how much will be the price at 6 p.m. just 1 hour before the event. So I'll say it again guys, if you're coming to experience Dev Deepavali, book your stays and the boat ride well in advance, and the people will start coming to the ghat from 4 p.m. itself. And if you're booking a boat ride, it's first come first serve basis, so it's better to come early and book a front seat to get a better view.
The celebration starts after the dawn breaks, but the ghats of Varanasi come alive from 2 p.m. itself, with stunning decorations creating a mesmerizing and divine atmosphere. Millions of diyas are placed on the steps, along the river banks and in the temples. The light symbolize the victory of good over evil. Now first let's talk about when and why Dev Deepavali is celebrated. Dev Deepavali is celebrated every year on the occasion of Kartik Purnima, exactly 15 days after the main Diwali festival. People of Varanasi celebrate Lord Shiva's triumph over Tripurasur, which is well narrated with a fusion of light, sound and spiritual storytelling known as the Great Varanasi Laser Show. The laser show starts at 7 p.m. and this 30 minutes visual treat will show you the story and belief behind the celebration of Dev Deepavali. The demon Tarakasur had 3 sons, Tarakaksha, Kamalaksha and Vidyumel, who were co-jointly called as Tripurasur. They were great devotees of Lord Brahma and received a boon of immortality by deceiving him. However, as they cause chaos and destruction on earth and heaven, other gods seek help from Lord Shiva. The only way to kill these 3 Asur was to put a single arrow through them. And Lord Shiva, being the destroyer of evil, kills the demons and brings back the goodness. This monumental victory is celebrated in both heaven and earth by lighting up thousands of diyas as the gods come down to earth to take a bath in the holy river of Ganga. This auspicious festival also celebrates the birth of Kartikeya, Lord Shiva's only biological child. This is why Dev Deepavali is celebrated. After the laser show at 7:30, the Ganga Aarti starts at the Shashwamedh Ghat. And right opposite to it, around 7:45, the fire show begins. The fire show is often linked to the theme of light overcoming darkness. And after witnessing it live, I can confidently say this is India's biggest and grandest fire show ever. As the last diya flicker on the ghats of Varanasi, I can't help but feel the pulse of this city. Ancient, alive and eternal. But what struck me the most is how this city treats life and death the same way. Both are celebrated, both are accepted. In one corner, a soul begins its journey, and in another, someone celebrates being alive. And somehow it all makes sense. Because in Varanasi, nothing truly ends. Maybe that's why Mahadev keeps calling. Because every time I return, I leave a part of me behind.
That was Dev Deepavali, guys. I have never experienced such a grand celebration throughout my life. The fire show was okay, but the laser show, it literally gave me goosebumps all over my body. The storytelling, the visual effects and the background score is just unbelievable. Whoever has done that, grand salute to them. Now I also want to talk about the pros and cons of taking this boat ride. The most disappointing thing what I felt personally was you cannot witness the Ganga Aarti if you're taking this boat ride, because the boat will be just roaming around ghat to ghat and it won't stop at one place. Only the expensive ones with the chairs at the top will be parked near the ghat, remaining all the boats will be just roaming around. That's the most negative thing I felt, and I could not think of anything else. Now let's talk about the positiveness. The laser show will start at 7 p.m. at Chet Singh Ghat, and right after the laser show, the Ganga Aarti will start at Dashashwamedh Ghat. And it is highly impossible to experience both the things if you are not in the boat. Because take a look at this clip, look at the way how people are sitting. It is impossible for you to move from Chet Singh Ghat to Dashashwamedh Ghat for the Ganga Aarti. During the laser show, all the boats will assemble at one place, and as soon as it ends, these boats will head towards Dashashwamedh Ghat. And right opposite to the Dashashwamedh Ghat, the fire show will take place while the Ganga Aarti is going on at 7:45 p.m. And if you are at the Ghat, you will get the overall view. I'm not saying this view is bad, but if you're taking the boat ride, you're gonna experience the fire show with this view. Everything will happen right in front of you, and it will feel like real life VFX. Also, you will experience the whole thing comfortably by sitting on a boat, and they will make sure you see all the ghats, including the newly built Namo Ghat. That's it from this video, guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, then do hit that thumbs up below and consider subscribing to the channel, and share as much as you can with your friends and family if you're planning to visit Dev Deepavali next year. Even I'll try to visit next year with my family. I'll see you guys on next one. Peace.
रेडी हो?
रेडी होना।
हाँ।
तुम मार्च में आ जाना।
मार्च यहाँ पे?
शिवाला घाट।
कहाँ पे? कौन सा वाला?
शिवाला घाट।
ओके ओके
आ जाना।
ओके।
सूरज बरदत्या जिसने मैंने प्यार किया।
समझा समझा।
दिल वाले दुनिया ले
समझा समझा, पता है।
दिल दीवाना।
ठीक है।
उसने बनाया था, उसी में तुमको रखूँगा।
ठीक है, शुक्रिया।
उसमें काम करता हूँ मैं।
अच्छा अच्छा।
मैं लगवा दूँगा। तो पहले मैं कुछ छोटा मोटा करेगा, आगे इसका प्रतिभा है।
हर हर महादेव।